Now would you look at that? Hey, want to continue this thing? I'm all for it. Actually, I wanted to end it with the last episode, but we have a little bit more to do, so let's continue with it. So what I saw is that we still have two wonderful floor planks, and the floor. We just have to go there. Don't forget that. Not there. There. And that's like, actually, let's run to 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 or 10. And we have 2 wonderful ones and 2 that we might need to adjust. What do I mean by that? That's the one we cut the wrong way and therefore may have to lay on top of one of the planks. Which could be hard, which could take a lot of time because one wrong move and the plank is just split in half, disconnected from the ground and everything terrible that you don't want in a building. So we have to take our oh, that's one of the planks, whoops. Oh, after I built the next walls over there, I did not repair the base, so I don't know if there's any damage around. Okay, we're good. So let's get rid of that. Nope. Might be a little bit harder to see now that we're in the dark. But honestly, it's more of the same. You've seen how I put the logs in. It's much more easy doing it with my body. Just walking against. Right. And perfect. Just walk against it a little bit more. Connect it. Perfect. All right. And another one. Let's go. We're already on a run. So technically speaking, this episode could be a little bit shorter, but you know how it is here. I won't make any promises on that. Hello? There you go. Where's my... Oh, I put my bubble to the side too much. No, I can't grab it. Because I can't see it as soon as I move my head. Okay, I need to reset my bubble. Where was it? Reset holsters. Now they're down here. One to the upper part again and the other right here. What is it doing? Okay. I complained about the holsters before that I really don't like to work with them, but oh well. What you gonna do? We talked about using game mechanics that are not intended, like using the infinite heat and infinite energy generators, which I don't want to do. And you could say this might be on the same level, because the player might not be intended to use his inventory to carry heavier stuff. But the reason I'm not against that as much is because how you usually would do it in a progression sense is to get round logs. For example, if you want to carry like ice blocks or heavy stones or something like this, if you, I don't know, want to build a pyramid in old Egypt, you would take round logs and have them like a conveyor belt, like a loose conveyor belt. And since we don't have anything round here that can be used to annihilate friction, we're just gonna take the next best thing. Otherwise, we would struggle with heavy objects for eternity. Because to build something like a crane, for example, to lift heavy objects, you would need heavy objects to build the crane. Or, and that's way worse, you would build larger and larger constructions. You would have to start out small to lift the next big thing, on which you use to lift the next big thing. Which technically is not the worst thing alive, but it's so redundant. So this little trick I just allow for my own Let's Play here. And I think I didn't hear anyone complain so far, so I think you're very cool with it as well. Some of you would even say, hey, it's part of the game, so why not use it? You're even allowed to use the never-ending engines. But there I would say, no, it's different. Because for the heat, you have burning wood. You have an alternative. And for electricity, you have the dynamo option to turn rotary energy into electric one. Whoops. Sorry for that sound. That was my controller on my headset. And that's why I don't want to use them, because I want to use the alternatives which are not as effective. Even for something like a boat or a helicopter. Which would mean that we have to assign more energy to a helicopter or build around heat generation, an effective way to store heat and generate heat and all of that, because it is an option the game gives us. With living and carrying heavy objects, we have no way. Even my cart, which I haven't used in a while, what a shame. Even my cart isn't really effective on heavier stuff. The one time we took it out to get... Oh, I forgot about that. We took a small log. I forgot about that. Right. Wait a second. Right, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm talking so much, I forgot about that. The heavier... sulfur. I wasn't able to move the cart. Okay, to be fair, how I built the wheels is faulty and not really working as well as it should. I would have to rebuild the wheels for that. But still, I think even with smaller, rounded out wheels, it would still be an interesting way to deal with it. Can I walk against that? Kinda. No, I can't. So we have to do this by hand. Something's wrong with this part. Oh, it just looked shorter. Problem is I'm too far to the ground. If you have knees in the eyes, I'm sorry. I have them as well. We both can't get rid of them. Okay, now I need a second one. And a third one, technically. Why? Because you will see. You will see. So that's the upper one, and that's the second. Oh! Something's happening here. They're so wobbly. Up. Before I try to get the log on top, I should get the repair material just in case. Give me. That looks good. Oh, that looks even better. I take that. Because I can't really go down with my hands and I can't use my feet. So this will be my feet right now. For some reason it moved on top. And for some reason it tries to cut each other. Oh, Phantom Forces, my beloved. How do I love you? Hey. Okay, now just slide pressure. Is it still connected? You heard the plop? It shouldn't be connected. It is not connected, but it doesn't move. Excuse me? What did I disconnect? Huh? Oh, huh? Why didn't it move then? This game sometimes, Oh, it can be so precise at times, and after that, it gets even more janky. Oh my god, yeah, slight movements, slight adjustments. Just the way I thought. And it's on top again. How am I supposed to do this? Do I just... Nope. It's diagonal. Perfect! This afterwards. Okay, before I do anything else, this is important. Oh boy. We repaired something, so that wasn't in vain. And now, very carefully. Very, very carefully. So this is on top. This is on top. Can I just push the rest on top? I can. Wait, I connected this plate. Why is it not connected? What the? Ah! Okay. And I just grab it, lock it. Can anyone tell me why that piece over there is longer? Don't you love it? Don't you love it? I need a thin blade. I need my axe. For the stupidest reason. Let's hope this won't cause any further problems, because I am not safe scumming. We're gonna do it. If this leads to problems, it will lead to problems. There's no way around it. And for some reason I can't cut. Ah, perfect. I just want to throw it into a fire because I don't need it. What? No. No, what? No, it's inside of the plank. It's inside of the plank because the plank is not connected to the ground. Why is it inside of the plank? Okay. It's connected to the other piece for some reason. It's too high now? Yep. I don't know what's up here. Apparently it's disconnecting from something. I just don't know from what. It disconnects and disconnects and disconnects, but I can't even move it. So it's not disconnecting. Oh, shh. In der Welt. This, you know what? I decided we should not use faulty logs. There's something about them I really don't want to use anymore. Because planks, the thin plank, are not good for building. We need thicker material. Tests show that's the only way to go about it. I can leave this one here because it won't do us any further problem during building, right? No further problems at all. I can't wait. Okay. So just a few more trees. How much time? Half of the episode. So the next step would basically be cleanup. I don't want to use this log because it's cut too deep and I don't want to try anymore, as you've seen. So we won't do it. Oh my. So all the thin planks I have, they're kinda useless because they are too thin. One wrong movement with basically anything, and that includes bugs. Bugs like having it steady, having it steady, and suddenly movement that is uncontrolled, and I didn't change anything in controller. That's what I would call a bug. Because I would do the precision movement still, and the game decides, nope, you're not. Everything you touched is now destroyed. So yeah, I don't want to trust those planks anymore. We do have a lot of them. Maybe for fire, maybe for a build that doesn't need that much safety. I don't know. I really don't. If we can find something better, we can burn it. They even glitch inside. They're too thin. The game doesn't like thin stuff. The game is allergic to thin material. It needs some thickness to calculate its numbers, because I guess if two valuables are right next to each other, way too close, the game gets confused with how far they're actually apart. I could understand. Unity can be like this sometimes. So it's always better to have some substance. This is one of the ones I want to fell. So I can't really burn anything here because I can just leave them once I cut down the tree. And with here, I'll just get rid of the tree right here, right now. And every other tree is far another way. Perfect. Alrighty. Let's get this one out of the way. Yoink! And the small plate too. Alright, the small plate over here. And what I do now is just watch all of them, and they're safe. They're far enough away from any other tree or flammable. So I'm taking this thing. Putting the eggs over here. Taking... I took away all the pyrite. It's all over here. That's okay. The Olympic Games have started. What a sight. In comes the torch holder. Ah, wonderful. That's something. That's ASMR for you. Campfire ASMR. We do need to get rid of the leaves around so they don't clog up the whole area. So this is not for nothing. It's just a calming moment. Just to sit back. Relax the time. Oop, that was my small campfire. I'm just going to the next. And as usual, I can't see anything through my chest. I'm just relaxing through the monitor I have, the little window to my side, on which I can see your perspective over there. Oh, that's my next little campfire, so I only have this one left. Oh well. We should make a small campfire somewhere. Just a few cut down logs, just a ring of stones or something. A place where we can just sit down and relax. Well, honestly, I should do something beside the music in my off time. The music is one thing to enhance the playtime, but I should also get something in my room that is high enough to sit on, so I will be just on the perfect height for my face. I don't think I can use play space mover. Well, would you look at that? I can use play space mover. I don't know how this would be in usual playstyle. If I'm too high if I stand up. But it does work. I can sit now. And yep. I can actually touch the top of my head and it is in game the top of my head. Would you look at that? Oh. And my campfires vanish one after another. So let me see. Well, I'm a little far from my legs. It's and once I start something else, like VR chat, for example, I will go down anyway because I want my feet to be on my play space. But no. I now know what to look out for. This was a small build-up, clean-up episode in between, and just a few, we do have more trees over there, that's not a problem, and we need just few more trees to finish the flooring. I know it's multiple episodes by now, I'm sorry for that. I mean, in the future, when there are 100 episodes of Primitier, oh, I hope, we can just look back and say, okay, we can either skip it or it's actually nostalgic looking back to the building episodes when we're just doing adventure all over and over again, or machinery here, electricity there. I want to have the old simple times back. Someday. For now, you have a fantastic time. See you around. Sit at the campfire. You know what? I seat you at the campfire. There you go. There. Have a nice day. See you around. Nearly forgot. Bye bye.